Good morning, class. Today I am going to start a topic address calculation in two-dimensional array, which is a part of the chapter number 8, arrays and string. Before that, we have covered chapter number 1 and 2 thoroughly, and from chapter number 3 to chapter number 7, all topics we have already covered in class 11th. So, no need to discuss it again. So I am going to start with the chapter number 8. In chapter number 8, we have to learn about the arrays and strings. In arrays, we have already learned that how to design the single dimensional and two-dimensional array. We have already discussed the programs related to the single dimensional and double dimensional array. Now, one new topic which is included in class 12 syllabus, that is the address calculation is two-dimensional array. From this topic, you will get one question of 2 marks in your compulsory part. Here you have to calculate the address. Some description is given, and according to the given description, you have to apply a formula, and then we are able to calculate the memory address. So how to calculate it? Address of an element. For example, it is two-dimensional array Aij and it is calculated in two forms. In two ways we can calculate the address. First is the row measure system and second is the column measure system. So we have to learn a formula. What is this formula? The formula is address of Aij in row measure wise system B plus I minus LR multiplied by N plus J minus LC multiplied by W. So this is a formula for address calculation in row measure wise form. If we are using the technique of the column measure system, so the same type of the formula we have to use here, but some changes you are able to observe here. In place of I minus LR, we have to use the J minus LC, and in place of N, we have to use the M, and in place of the J minus LC, we have to use I minus LR. W is the same. Now, you should know the meaning of all these variables. The B means the base address. It represents the base address of the array. I is row subscript of the element whose address to be calculated. For example, we want to calculate the address of Aij, so it is row subscript means I. So row subscript will be represented by I. Column subscript of the element whose address is to be calculated, it is J. It is represented by character J. Means if we have an array Aij, so I is a row subscript and J is the column subscript. Now, what is the meaning of W? This W you are able to observe in these two formulas. If we are calculating the address in row measure system or if we are calculating address using the column measure system, in both cases we have to use these values. W means the storage size of one element stored in the array in byte. Remember one thing, it should be in the byte. Storage size of one element means how much space will be required by one element. It is already given in the question. Storage size of one element in array. So you have to put the value of W in the formula. The next thing is LR. LR is the lower limit of the row start row index of the matrix, and if it is not given, it can be assumed 0. So it is lower limit. Lower limit of row index, and LC is a lower limit of column index of matrix. Matrix means we have to use the 2D array. 2-dimensional array we have to use here. So it is a lower limit of column, and it is LR is a lower limit of row. M is the number of the row in a given matrix, means total number of the row. Total number of available rows will be represented by M, and the total number of the columns of a given matrix is represented by N. So next thing is if we if your array is given in this form, means the lower limit and upper limit of row and column is mentioned. It is lower limit LR, it is upper limit UR, it is lower limit LC, and upper limit UC, lower limit of row and lower limit of column. Upper limit of row and upper limit of column means if your array is given in this form, then how you will calculate M and N. In some cases, in some problems, M and N means the number of rows and number of columns are directly given, and in some cases you have to calculate it. So if array is given in this form, so you have to calculate the value of M and N using this statement UR minus LR plus 1, where UR is the upper limit. So in this case the upper limit will be given, upper limit of row and upper limit of column will be given. So number of rows you are able to calculate from the UR minus LR plus 1, where UR is the upper limit of row and LR is the lower limit of row. So in this way we are able to calculate the value of M and N. So in this way we have to calculate the value of M and N. Value of N means number of the column will be calculated in this way. Now this thing you are able to understand with the help of some example. This kind of the questions you are getting in your exam. For example, this is a sample question. A matrix name is D. D 1513 is stored in the memory with each element require 4 bytes, means here the value of W is 4. So in place of the W you have to write the 4. It is given in form of the bytes. In some cases if it is given in form of the bits, so you have to convert in the form of the bytes. Base address. The base address of D111 is given 2500. So value of B is given here. So value of the B is 2500. W is 4 bytes. So write all these value. B is equal to 2500. W is equal to 4 bytes. Value of I is equal to 8, because you have to determine the address of D87. We have to find out the address of D87. So value of the I is 8 and value of J is 7. Now the next thing is, what is the value of LR? Value of LR means lower limit. It is given here 1, and lower limit of column, it is also given as 1, because here it is given if base address means from where we want to start our calculation. So we are going to start our calculation from this element, from D11. So lower limit is 1, and lower limit of column is also 1, and lower limit of row is also 1. Now what is the total number of rows and total number of the column? It can be determined by this value. Here the total number of the columns are 13, means n is equal to 13, and total number of row is 15. Now all value we have written here. Okay, now use the formula. Remember one thing, that you have to calculate the address, determine the address of D87 when the matrix is stored row measure wise, because here we have to calculate address in row measure wise form. So in address of D87 in row measure wise form is B plus I minus LR into N plus J minus LC into W. Here whole thing is enclosed in this square bracket and this will be multiplied by W. Read this formula carefully. Directly you have to apply this formula and you have to find out the result. So put the all value in place of B we have placed 2500, I minus LR, N value of N is 13 because it is row measure system. So here we have to use the N. So in row measure system I minus LR multiplied by the number of column and here J minus LC. So put the value here and perform the calculation and after that you are able to get the result. So this kind of the question can be asked row measure wise. And second sample question is where you have to calculate the address in column measure wise. In column measure wise, this thing will be given that you have to use the column measure wise system. Now matrix is given 20 20. It means that number of rows means value of M is 20, value of N is 20. 2 bytes of storage is required. 2 bytes of storage, it means the value of W is 2. So value of B is 2000. The base address is given here and value of W is 2. Now what is the value of I? Because we have to determine the address of 8, 10, 15. So value of I is 10 and value of J is 15. Here write down value of I is equal to 10, value of J is equal to 15. LR is equal to 0 and LC is equal to 0 because if in any case the lower limit is not given. In previous example, lower limit of row and lower limit of columns are given, which was uh, 0. Lower limit of column was 0 and lower limit of row was also 0. But in this case, the lower limit of column and lower limit of row is not mentioned here. So we have to take it 0. Lower limit of row is 0 and lower limit of column is 0. So because our measurement is started from the 0 0. If starting point is not given, then we have to take as a 0 0. And if it is starting point is given, then you have to use the mentioned values. Value of M and value of N is given. Now simply apply the formula. Here you have to use the column measure wise. So column measure wise formula is this. In place of the N, in previous example we have used this formula. So in place of the N you have to change in M, means here you have to use the number of rows, and in place of the I minus LR we have to use the J minus LC, and in place of the J minus LC you have to use the I minus LR. So you are able to remember this formula with the help of this kind of symmetry. Learn this formula and put the value. So remember this thing that where you have to put this value and this whole thing will be multiplied by W. Means after performing this calculation you have to multiply this resultant value by the W. So put the formula with the brackets where you have to place the correct bracket, square bracket or round bracket. Take care of this thing also. Perform the calculation and then you are able to get the result. So in this way you are able to calculate the memory address of 2D array using two system, column measure wise and row measure wise. This is a very important part because this is a very easy question. Directly you have to put the value in the formula and you are able to get the result. You have to perform the calculation. So place the value in the formula in correct way. Perform the calculation. Here you have to do the multiplication. Here you have to do the addition. And then you will get the result. So learn this formula. Do the practice of the related questions. Related question you will get in chapter number 8. This is all for today. Thank you.